Hello, I am Don Jondle, and welcome to more news. Today on the show, we have entertainment, or rather updates on how entertainment has evolved. Like Blockbuster before it, cinemas have gone bust. They tried distancing, but since cinemas are hermetically sealed to keep the movies fresh, it just created a virus-infested room, like a plane's air circulation. So with another industry going under due to current events, we have been informed of some alternatives that companies have started implementing. Outdoor cinemas are a wonderful alternative. Stay in your cars, watch a distorted movie through your windscreen. You'll need to listen to the audio through your radio since open windows are a risk. Although snacks will be available. There's mulch. There will also be pipes you can feed into your car through a hole in your window. If that's not possible, you don't have the money or you're a self-interested twat, have your staff put on a charade or interpretive dance performance. The same premise as an outdoor cinema, but with the staff acting out movies. Saw got complicated and became a snuff film when the director forgot to swap the real saws for fake ones. Well done to the staff for continuing their performance. Although it did descend into more of a battle royale type scenario. Can we stick to one movie, please? I'm not a fan of mashups. Unless it's my new invention of a fry-up with mash. That's always welcome in my feeding tube. Next on the agenda is live music. Since performers need backup and lots of crew, everything will be holograms controlled through virtual reality. The artists, crew and fans will all be beamed in digitally, which works for the artists but doesn't work for the crew, whose intangible being means they can't actually touch any of the equipment. This resulted in a few mental breakdowns when staff members lost their grip on reality and thought they had died, which led to them believing that they were doomed to haunting a stage for all eternity. Fans don't mind, but it does make the whole thing pointless. I can just watch videos, you say. Well, does that support artists? No, it's pay your money to be there in spirit, but not in body. Similar to how many of you behave in the real world. Art is all fine and well, however. No performance art is allowed apart from the aforementioned interpretive dance. And these should only be used to portray film, and not to recreate any television shows or theatre, on pain of being turned into a puppet. Of course, since artists have had time to think about their actions, contemporary nonsense art is no more. A spilled bin is not art. Dog mess trodden across a canvas is not art. It's not expression, it's laziness. Sculptors are allowed, but they can't breathe on their art since the virus may stick to it. After a few deaths due to asphyxiation, they decided that wearing masks would be mandatory. Friendly government announcement
time.
Hello, I'm a government spokesperson, yeah? We've been hearing some disturbing reports of people questioning our methods. Well, guys, I'm afraid rules is rules. We allowed you to use your common sense, and you didn't listen. So, here's a quick update on our position, okay? Yeah? Apparently, a large mass of the public is saying it's okay to have sex with your partner, but not strangers, yeah? Guys, rules is rules, I'm afraid. No enjoyment means no enjoyment. No human interaction means none. Not just when you think we're not watching. Like, take now, for example. Carl, yeah, I see you, yeah? I see every time you touch your face and then slap your wife. And, yeah, come on, you may think that is the crime, but the real crime, really, it's not social distancing, Carl. Come on, man, work with me here, yeah? And what is the punishment for that? Death, I hear you say, through your laptop microphones. Well, you're wrong, yeah? Remember our eye for an eye policy? You're sentenced to living with a professional MMA fighter of the opposite sex for a month. Because either sex is capable of abuse, and that'll teach you. So that brings us to a new slogan to help you remember. An eye for an eye makes the whole world kind. Rules is rules, even for the blind.
A good start for entertainment. there are some remaining options which haven't had to change. Streaming sites are more popular than ever. The popular ones were already available, but being stuck in the house has led to all sorts of channels being accessible to stream directly into your face. At first, those of us who enjoy electro rock thought the pendulum channel would be right up our street. But it turns out it's the metronome and not the band. Every hour it changes from one pendulum-based device to another, or things that can be crowbarred in. After the 50th time that it changed from a metronome to a grandfather clock, the producers had to get inventive. Someone swung their cat like a pendulum for an hour, another turned themselves into a pendulum, which naturally had fatal consequences. Now, if you're planning on following suit and becoming a human pendulum yourself, there are better ways than hanging yourself. A noose is not loose. Attach your hair to a ceiling fan and just enjoy the ride. It's not exactly pendulum-like, but you won't care afterwards. And then there's the cards channel. Again, I assumed it would be people playing cards. Poker, Texas Hold'em, 5-card flush, and so on. Even Yu-Gi-Oh! Would have been entertaining. Alas, it's not that at all. It's a card a day. From playing cards, to postcards, to credit cards. You never know what you're going to get. With the presenter purposefully taking their time to drag out a full review of each card and the best in that field. The Water Network seemed the winner, until it revealed it would just be continuous streams of liquid. I can get into some weird stuff, but staring at a viscous substance floating about is not what I consider enjoyment. Maybe I'm too old, too young, or have too many brain cells. Who knows? Anyway, next up we go to Goss Ribbons with the weather. Once again, technical difficulties mean we have no clue as to what he's saying, but we can gather he's under a vast amount of water. Looks pleasant. So if you're breaking curfew to go down the beach, dip your toes in. It's fine. And hopefully it'll wash your inconsiderate self away. Get in the sea, cretin.
Alternative News, written by David Isaac, starring David Isaac, Ross Gibbons, Michael McGinn and Jamie Morrison, with music by Twisterium. Scripted by Jamie Morrison with additional dialogue by the cast.